Okay, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. We're playing a no banlist modern tournament, a format that I have never played before outside of my very limited playtesting with a friend of mine over the last couple of days. I decided I wanted to play this deck. This is a blue-red Phoenix deck, also featuring Demilich. I've always wanted to play Arclight Phoenix with Gitaxian Probe, and Demilich is also just phenomenally good with Probe. Obviously we played a lot of these decks. This deck without all the banned cards, and I definitely have the opinion that these two cards are the really only two creatures that work well in this kind of like cantrip matters focused Izzet Shell, and I actually think Demilich is better than Arclight Phoenix usually in this archetype, but I think it is probably also better here where we only have looting to get Phoenix to the yard. Obviously we have a lot of cantrips to find our lootings, but the fact that Demilich just like castable for 0 mana at any time during your turn, not just your main phase, and doesn't require you to have discarded a card, and provides you a lot of value from the yard. I really like Demilich. I've been goldfishing this deck a lot, and this deck has very consistently by turn 2 put like at least 2 creatures into play with like some amount of interaction up. So Force of Negation, Lightning Bolts, Gutshot, Mental Misstep. And so like it's been feeling very powerful so far. I did some playtesting against like my friend who put together this like kind of goofy Mox Opal, Chrome Mox, Uro deck that I don't think was that good, but I did clean up. This deck does seem like it has a good matchup against like the Uro fair decks. So it's very interesting. My opponent's playing like the full 4 more lands than I am. Oh, also being on the draw here definitely stinks. I will definitely keep Faithless Looting plus Arclight Phoenix plus Force of Negation here though. Opponent's not playing Force of Negation. They're playing kind of I guess 1 copy of Thing in the Ice. Misty 7 months. Young D with 5. Yeah, so I wasn't listening to. I should have been. Ooh. Let's cast a looting on turn 1. We have 3 of them. And I want to keep maybe the Preordain as a blue card. Okay, no full 4. Yeah, this is a Secret Lair Preordain. I thought it'd be fun to do a lot of the goofy arts for today. Definitely gonna force a Manamorphose. 14 lands, by the way. Yikes. Bin. Hopefully find a Gitaxian Probe. We do find Gitaxian Probe. I'll just keep the Mental Misstep up. And Treasure Cruise. I cannot imagine a better draw here. Oh, is my opponent not playing Cruise? No, they're playing Cruise. I didn't see it in the list earlier. Call! Turn 2, baby. With Mental Misstep up and Force of Negation. Definitely gonna misstep looting.
Announcement received.
Will they have misstep back? They do have misstep back. 6 rounds of Swiss, followed by top 8. Discarding 2 Phoenixes as well. Only needs 1 more spell. Galvanic Iteration, no spell to copy, it looks like, but because they cast the Mental Misstep, that's still going to be good enough. And they do get aggressive here, which is pretty interesting with them being at 6, and I'm maybe going to be able to kill him. Okay, that's oh wait, hold on. This is tough because if I shock and I double lightning bolt my opponent to kill them, I lose to Mental Misstep. So let me bolt them here.
Announcement received.
And they're pretty clearly F6'd. Awesome. Up a game. Doom also got paired against a mirror match. That's fun. Okay, it feels great to win game 1 of the mirror match when you lose the die roll. Also, my opponent has no Leyline of the Void in the sideboard, which has got to be a incredible advantage to me. They also have no answer to Leyline of the Void in the sideboard, so I'm going to be mulliganing super aggressively to this card. I think I'm going to be cutting my Force of Negations. See, the open decklists are so powerful. They have 1 Blood Moon, 2 Shattering Spree, 2 Magus, 2 Flusterstorm, 2 Brazen Boy, 3 Thing in the Ice, 3 Rejections. So I bet my opponent brings in those Thing in the Ices, which I also don't really have an answer to, which is probably fine. I think I'm going to cut a Gutshot, and then maybe play like 1 Force over this Gutshot. And click submit. Winning by million opponents F6 to opponent mode. Yeah, I usually view the like whole F6 check to be very similar to like live tells and paper magic, to where in paper magic you can like get a read for your opponent's like facial expressions and body language to see if they have anything sometimes, and so that's usually like how I view it. It is weird though. Raising borrower was an answer? I didn't see the borrower. Or just talk about it in general. Leyline seems very tough for my opponent to beat. Discards 2 treasure cruises. I think I'm gonna get an island here. Demilich on top, so I can go, and Preordain. So I can cast the Lich next turn. These Preordains are I thought it'd be fun to play a lot of different promos. These are like these really don't look like Magic cards though. Maybe I went a little too hard with these, huh? They have DRC is got shot not good for that. Oh, I forgot about their DRCs. I mean, I'm not really scared of that card very much. I had somebody in my chat earlier this week tell me that they thought that DRC was better in Phoenix than Demilich, and I can't help but think that's maybe our opponent right now. Yeah, I think they look very good individually, but I think in like actually in the in the frame, maybe leave some to be desired. Oh, so we're actually one spell short of Demilich here, huh? Okay, we can just pass then. For no reason, I think I could just Lightning Bolt and cast the Lich, but that was one short. Looting seems like a fine pickup. Hopefully you find a land underneath this. But we should have like, you know, plenty of time with oh, this is awesome. So let me actually go discard 1 Demilich, 1 Lightning Bolt. Or so one Preordain. No, sorry. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! I meant to discard Lich, Lightning Bolt, and then cast Preordain, and then Mental Misstep my own Preordain, so I could Mental Misstep my own Preordain, so that I can cast both Liches this turn and have Treasure Cruise for next turn. That being said, we could just cast freaking Treasure Cruise here. Yeah, that would have been so much better. Oopsie. Caw. We have the Lightning Bolt for this. Should at the very least be able to go Bolt, Demilich next turn. Hopefully we draw a cantrip. Draw another Lightning Bolt. So I could go Lightning Bolt, Mental Misstep, Lightning. Let's just go Lightning Bolt, Hardcast, Demilich. I'm not trying to get Lightning Bolted out of this game.
Round timer started.
Oops. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize they both had Thought Scour either. Yeah, I also don't think I need to be like Mental Misstepping these very aggressively. I think I mostly want to like Mental Misstep a Lightning Bolt or a card that matters. I don't know. Looting against the Leyline is so bad. Seems like a good target. Okay. 1 card left in their hand. What's the meta like? It's hard to say exactly, to be honest. 4 mana 4/3. Let's go. It could have been 2 0 mana 4/3s. I just misclicked on my my Faithless Looting. Don't blame the Demilich, blame me. Okay, if their last card is a Lightning Bolt, we could maybe get got here. We'll see. It's a good draw. So yeah, that gives me some insulation from Lightning Bolt, which is nice. Let me go, I think, Flashback Ponder here. And then set up for a lethal next turn. Ooh. Top. No shuffle. Hit my opponent for 4. Lightning Bolt to Phoenix. Cast Ponder. Ooh. No shuffle. Cast Ponder. And then top, Top, no shuffle, cast Lich, with a Mental Misstep up to beat a Lightning Bolt, so we should be good here. To get the biggest cards to fight over the mirror. Leyline, so like I would think that Leyline's really important. My opponent's not playing Leyline. Mental Misstep against Looting seems really important. Force of Negation against Manamorphose is nice. This stuff though, this is obviously like, this is my first real no banlist modern match ever. So if I Mental Misstep this, I don't think there's any card my opponent can have, so I'll just misstep this. Okay, opponent hits us with the GGs, and we are off to a very fast 1-0. Lost it. I feel like against Amulet, I should mulligan. This hand is kind of slow and doesn't have a Mental Misstep, which seems like a really important card. Although on 6, I probably have to keep this. So Once Upon a Time, Urza Saga, Summer Bloom, Green Sun Zenith. Very scary. No, yeah, this is still Amulet. Which I think of like all the popular decks is the deck I'm most scared of. Let me try to move this text elsewhere. Yeah, no Mental Misstep for this is huge. Just try to set up for a powerful turn 2. Yeah, so we can go Gut Shot, Lightning Bolt, Manamorphose, Looting, and that's going to be... Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, I think I won't be able to draw the Lightning Bolt, but we'll have a lot of looks at another spell. Although we're very possibly...
Round timer started.
Dryad. Losing the die roll here is also a nightmare. Okay, so we'll go Island, Manamorphose, I think blue-red. Preordain before looting to try to find a Phoenix. Bottom 2 non-Phoenix cards. Find a Phoenix. Discard Phoenix, discard... I can discard a Demilich if I want to. Let's do that. Well... I'll discard Manamorphose. Okay, pretty good turn 2. If I was on to play this game, I'd feel a bit more comfortable. Maybe my opponent's hand is bad. We'll see. Arclight Misstep. I joined the wrong match, and so my opening hand did not have Misstep, and I lost the die roll. It was my bad for joining the wrong match on accident. Oh, look at their hand. Right. Sorry. Yeah, they do have Green Sun Zenith plus Simic Growth Chamber. Yeah, sorry, I forgot we could look at the hand. Would I play in a classic modern no directive format sets tournament? No, that doesn't sound very interesting to me, to be honest. Could look at the deck list to find if I'm dead. Well, yeah, I suppose. Does have Valakut. I imagine that we're dead. Although we've got blockers. My opponent's not like snapping off, killing me, right? We have plenty of time. First match was over super fast. Oh, sorry. Who's talking? Is that's Canister? Our first match was over super fast. We'll let them click through it. They got Expedition Map instead of instead of Amulet, which is very weird when they have a Green Sun Zenith for a Titan. Five, six, I mean, they're still going to be Green Sun Zenith thinking for Titan here, I guess. Might have drawn Garrison for turn. Yeah. Nope. I don't even think that would have mattered, though. So they can just get Valakut land, kill both Demiliches? Yeah, I know. This is like... Dude, Green Sun Zenith is so nuts in Titan. I know everybody who wants it unbanned has nothing but noble intentions. Okay, so I got on to 8 and I'm dead. Okay, game 2. Yeah, I almost played a couple Blood Moons in the sideboard. I was worried it might be a little too slow, though. Like, it would have been too slow that game. So my plan was to bring in 4 Nature's Claim, 4 Nature's Claim. I guess maybe I should keep in 4. So I'm gonna cut the gut shots. Let's look at their sideboard. No, they have Endurance in the sideboard. They don't have Leyline, which is weird to me. Maybe they're okay against Togak. So I can force Green Sun Zenith, Summer Blooms, one of Summer's Pact. I think I'll play 3 Force. Force of Green Sun Zenith is really good. Mental Misstep is good. Oh, I can actually cut Lightning Bolt. 2 bolts. Do I want to play 1 Grudge? I don't think so. Nature's Claim is like a lot better, and with so many cantrips, I should be able to find them. You play 4 Force? I mean, I have Mental Misstep for Amulet though, so I feel like the 4th Force is a bit too much. And also, like with all these cantrips, I don't think it's that hard to find 1 Force. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, this hand is good. I love to have Misstep against the Amulet deck. Gotta ponder. 4th Gitaxian Probe on top and a Phoenix, but I don't have looting. I think I should just shuffle since I don't have looting. I'm gonna save the probes for next turn to make Demilich or Phoenix better top decks. Curious why Force Demons to Spirebluff rather than reverse. The density of fetchable targets was like my main thoughts, but maybe we could play 3 Stevens and 1 less. The other one. So they Cavern Elemental, so we have to be worried about Endurance. But we also get to know if they have Endurance in their hand here. Oh, there's Demilich. They have Endurance, Summerbloom, Urza Saga, Boros Garrison, Gruul Turf, Chalaria West. Pretty good hand. Second, Nature's Claim, awkward. So I can cast the Demilich off just the blue, so I'll make blue-red, I guess. Oh, Max Punished. Damn it. Classic Manamorphose, huh? Although, like, if we find Faithless Looting, we're so happy to have the red there. Or, like, cantrip into looting, you know? Can maybe even, like, force a Summer Bloom, potentially. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. These nature claims are looking kind of awkward, though. I guess they have 1 Saga, so I can maybe prioritize trying to find a fetch land to Nature's Claim to Saga, which we do find. Here we're going to go cast Ponder. Surely my opponent... I shouldn't say surely, but I would be surprised if my opponent Endurance this, although they do have 2 Summer Blooms. Their hand is... Yeah, this is fine. So maybe I'll just like hard cast Force of Negation on Summer Bloom. Seems good. TOS, Summer Bloom, Saga, Boros Garrison, 2 mystery cards. Name Elemental again. Okay. Another target for my Nature's Claim. They can float mana in response because there's a Dryad in place, so there's no reason to kill that in response here. I'm just going to go end of turn. Nature's Claim, untap draw. Cast Ponder. It's pretty good. So I'll just make Manamorphose mana into blue-green. It'd be nice to ponder into a land. And so, oh wow. Top. No. Nature's Claim, Demilich. Hopefully that last card is another blue source. Or another blue card so I can maybe have this force up, but it doesn't seem like necessarily that necessary. Yeah, let's not shuffle. Oh, no, we could shuffle. It's close, it's close, it's close. Do I really need a Phoenix? I don't think so. So T-West, Summer Bloom, Boros Garrison mystery card is their hand. Doesn't play the Summer Bloom. So let's just go to combat. Attack for 8. Target Ponder, then target Manamorphose. They do. One of the mystery cards is another copy of Endurance. Which good card for them to have here. And they go ahead and take a block. So their hand is Summer Bloom, Boros Garrison. Let me... Blue. Don't have enough cards in the yard to Demilich, but I think I will hold up Hardcast Force of Negation with this shock. Space Qual at the 9 months, thank you. If only we had Arena's 4 toughness liches. I think I'm happy to force this. It's not going to be super duper impactful. Okay, I'll pay a blue for the probe, I guess. Their hand is Cavern of Souls, Summer Bloom. So we'll attack, just cast the probe again, think for mana again. Demilich is nuts. Then 4 mana, draw 3. Actual balance card. I'm going to exile the Demilich, unfortunately, but with this cruise happening, it's not like the Demilich is going to be able to come down anytime soon. Cast Summer Bloom, hand is Cavern of Souls mystery card right now, so must have drawn a bounce land. Yeah, not really doing very much for them. They don't have any blue mana. They're just... Yeah, I think they probably should have held this. No, I guess they're so far away from transmuting. Not 100% sure, I guess. Spend mana. Looting. I'll discard Canal. Do I want to discard another Nature's Claim? I can flash back to Nature's Claim if I need it. Okay, there's a Phoenix, which we'll definitely keep on top. And then I'll cast another Preordain before casting the Looting, looking for another Phoenix, of course. Cast the Looting. Discard. Discard. And I'm attacking for 7. I think I'm just going to flashback Ponder with the Lich. Or Preordain, rather, sorry. Then I don't think I die to a top deck Titan, and then Lightning Bolt means I'm going to win if they do top deck Titan. Could have pondered first, look for a second Phoenix. Could have, yeah, but I thought I wanted to flash something back with the Lich a bit more, because the second Phoenix doesn't give me lethal. Okay. Going to game 3. Do I want to sideboard differently at all? On the draw is obviously a bit tougher. I could maybe on the draw. We do want that 4th Force of Negation. Lightning Bolt to close out games seems kind of interesting. I don't have a good answer to Endurance. Yeah, let's play the 4th Force on the draw. Could Looting them away, right? Yeah, Demilich is great. The amount of Demilich slander I have to endure on the stream is wild. I actually think it's better than Arclight Phoenix, to be honest. 4 Missteps only counters Amulet. Yeah, but countering Amulet is so important. You know what I mean? It also counters the 1 of Expedition map. Green Sun Zenith on turn 1 also for Dryad Arbor. What do I think would be the best decks of making the sideboard? So Ancient Grudge is for Chalice of the Void decks, Leyline is for Hogak, Spell Pierce the 4th Force is for spell-based combo, and Nature's Claim is for opposing Leylines, and then I also knew I would side them into this matchup. Pierce versus Green Sun, I think that's a bit too... I have Force, so I think it's a bit too narrow. We have double Phoenix. This hand really needs to find a Faithless Looting. It also doesn't have any interaction from my opponent. No Nature's Claim. Oh, we're being watched by Doom. No. Force. I'm gonna mulligan. It's close. Okay, let's keep this. Go back second cruise. Turn 1 Dryad Arbor, and I sighted out my gut shots and most of my bolts. What did they pick? They picked Gruul Turf. There's a lightning bolt. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping both of these. It's hard to say no to lightning bolt when my opponent plays a turn 1 Dryad Arbor. Although maybe I'll bounce land it back. Ooh. Okay, I don't have a green source to Nature's Claim this yet. Goblins won the Modern Challenge yesterday. That's awesome. Very cool. Do you have a list, actually? I'm sure we'll talk about it after this match. Plays Valakut. Passes. So we get to look at their hand. Their hand is Dryad, Summerbloom, Green Sun Zenith, Gruul Turf. So now we have Nature's Claim for... So we can just go Fetch Shock, Nature's Claim, Amulet, Lightning Bolt, Dryad. That seems like a really good turn. Life Toll is getting kind of low. Save the probe for next turn. So that was their draw for the turn. No new information. Probe into 1 mana Faithless Loot, or 1 mana Treasure Cruise. Any Faithless Looters? Okay, so I've cast 2 spells so far, so I can Demilich for 1 mana. I think I still make blue-red, so I can find looting. Don't find looting. Can cast Demilich. Have Force of Negation up if they cast that Green Sun. Hopefully they're just passing. They did find a land to play their Dryad, and I delved away my Nature's Claim. I have a bunch more Nature's Claims in the deck, though. There we go. So let's go attack with Demilich. Flashback Manamorphose for... I don't have any instant speed blue spells I could cast here. I have no more instant speed red spells because I use my bolt, so I guess I make green. I don't know. Shouldn't matter. And then why don't we just go... I have my other island is still in the deck. Let's cast another witch. Demilich does not have flying, although people do think it does all the time, because they can flashback Nature's Claim on that, hopefully. Their hand is Green Sun Zenith, Summer Bloom, Mystery card. So here I think we just go hard cast Phoenix, flashback Grudge, don't use the other Demilich trigger, hold up Force. They've gained so much life. They've gained 12 life off my Nature's Claims. Fuck. So the problem with forcing this is my opponent's hand is Green Sun Zenith, Summer Bloom, Mystery card. They need to untap land to Green Sun Zenith for Titan. I just have to force this. Hopefully I can find another force, I guess. I can flashback Treasure Cruise here. Right? I have to shock, though. I have to find Force Blue card. Maybe I'll find a cantrip off the top. My deck is obviously mostly cantrips. One mystery card is Amulet, which is actually really, really scary. And I top deck the Force of Negation. Unreal. So now I'm just going to go attack. Oh, so hold on. I'm going to attacks, exile up to 1. Okay, so just click OK. It's been a little while. So they need to draw exactly Primeval Titan. Or maybe a bounce land does it. No, because they would... Yeah, they still only have the Green Sun Zenith. Green Sun Zenith for 3. I know my opponent's hand is Summer Blue Mystery card. So I don't really understand this. Because if that mystery card was a bounce land, I mean, I'm gonna force. I just don't know why they're doing it for 3. Okay. Wanted to think about it. Okay, we're 2-0. 2-0, feeling good. That was also like the matchup I wanted to avoid, so I'm feeling pretty good to be 2-0 after cast. Okay. Then being a Chalice deck is pretty scary. So a hand with Force of Negation, and it does seem like a big priority to answer Chalice. So I'd maybe mulligan this otherwise, but I think I'm gonna keep. Tormod's crit, Force of Negation, 1 Force, 3 Chromox, 3 Thoughtcast. They also have Leyline in sideboard. It's gonna be tough that they have both Leyline and all these artifact-based cards. Yeah, but because this is open deck list and we know that they have main deck Chalice, I'm going to. Oh wait, how did this get back? What is it? I'm gonna keep this. Is this cheating? No. This is an open decklist tournament. This is the dynamic of an open decklist tournament. My opponent also sees my decklist, and they're gonna mulligan aggressively for a Chalice. You know what I mean? Maybe even a turn 1 Chalice. Chromox, no imprint, which I think is pretty common in these artifact decks. They're honestly like kind of lacking on requisite colors. Okay, my Kingdom for a Faithless Looting. Uh-oh. Okay, your turn. They just have a Mox Opal in the yard right now. Hitting no other cantrips is pretty tough here. Obviously, that's like, you know, most of the deck. Let them draw 2. Yeah, 15 lands, by the way. When I fired up the stream this morning, it was like 15 lands. Ha 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 ha. Legislator is probably pretty good against me too. Hardcast Phoenix time. And they have a bubble. I'm gonna pay live. Oh man, my kingdom for a Faithless Looting. Tough game, huh? We do have 4 Ancient Grudges in the sideboard. Okay, I think I'm gonna force this bauble to stop them from looping it with Emery. Cash, 6 months, appreciate you. Maybe I should have let them connive first, though. We need to hit some cantrips from looting too. Yeah. But I mean, our deck is like mostly cantrips. So if they have Chalice here, maybe we could just concede. These hardcast birds are not winning the game. 3rd Ledger Shredder. Yikes. Love to see a Shredder scene play. Ugh. Am I just packing it in here? I don't think I should. I'm a deck with Treasure Cruise and Faithless Looting. Definitely not looking so good though. Slow Future, 2 months, thank you. They also have Damping Sphere. We have a lot of sideboard cards though. We have 4 Nature Claim. We have 4 Ancient Grudge, and we get to pretty easily slide out our Mental Missteps and our Gut Shots, and then I think I probably do still want all my bolts. Chump block here. I probably still do want all my bolts though. Oh, they found Chalice, so we are probably going to go to the next game. I'll take a draw step. I don't know why I'm taking this draw step. Discipline. Oh, good, 9 months. How do you cancel Shredders? I mean, I have Lightning Bolts sometimes, but I also just, you know, I can just let them have a Shredder in play, you know what I mean? Not the end of the world. Oh, I might want the 4th Force also. Chalice is just so bad for me. I'll just think about having it. Yeah, Grudge being able to hit their artifact lands is really big. So the 2 gut shots and the 4 mental missteps pretty easily come out. They're going to bring in Leyline of the Void, maybe Damping Sphere, maybe not Damping Sphere. No, I did not mean to cut the looting. I think I can cut the 4th lightning bolt. Maybe bolt seems pretty good against them. I'll just play 3 force. Was it worth keeping that hand on the speculative chalice and doing nothing anyways? That hand was, I think, definitely a keep, knowing that they're a chalice deck and knowing that it's an open decklist tournament, so my opponent is very likely to mulligan to chalice or try to keep a hand with chalice. And my Manamorphoses, you know, I'm very likely to be able to draw cantrips off Manamorphose. My deck is just mono cantrips, and I flooded out of my 15 land deck. I feel good about the keep, though. Maybe I'll cut a Treasure Cruise against the Leylines. Maybe even 2 cruises. Maybe a Preordain. Maybe a Bolt. Let's get 2 cruises against when they're bringing in 4 Leylines. Trim 2 bolts. I don't know. They're playing Ledger Shredder Emery. I think bolts are good enough to play full 4. Okay, on the play. I don't think we can really mulligan a hand that has Nature's Claim for a turn 1 chalice or turn 1 Leyline. I did see the Goblins won the challenge. It's very exciting. So I'm going to go upkeep Nature's Claim to play around Force. Which I saw they have 1 copy of. Maybe, and then 1 more on the side, I think. Hopefully they don't also have, Leyline and turn 1 Chalice. Fuck. I can maybe just set up for like hard, a Demilich. Yeah, I can just cast a Demilich next turn, I guess. What a hand, though. Leyline, turn 1 Chalice. Can also draw Ancient Grudge now. Into turn 2 Oko? Are you kidding? What in the fuck? Oh man, what do you do, huh? Literally, what do you do? Why not probe turn? I have Demilich in my hand, so I'm holding probe for the Demilich to try to play it on turn 2. Yikes. Yeah, soon to be Demi-Elk, huh? I mean, if I draw exactly Ancient Grudge next turn, I do feel like we still have a chance. Maybe that's just some copium, but... Okay, they're making an Elk. They play a 2nd Chalice on 1. So I attack the Oko. Doom, thanks for the raid. Sorry you're streaming to go well. I think we're about to take an L. I'm playing Phoenix. My opponent had turn 1 Leyline, turn 0 Leyline, turn 1 Chalice of the Void on 1, turn 2 Oko. Which has been pretty good. I do have 4 Ancient Grudge in my deck. I could draw, get out from under the Chalices. I don't know. They're playing Mox Opal. Elkit? They do Elk the Opal. Looting. Okay, let's cruise. And trading seems fine because it's going to be an Elkin trade anyways. Smalls, 11 months, thank you. Yeah, 14 lands by the 15 lands by the way. Oh man. Why is there a black bar anyway? I don't know, it's undefeatable though. I can't get rid of it. Ancient Grudge, please! I have 4 Ancient Grudges. And a Dream. Maybe a red-green. Okay. I can cast a Ponder or Looting to Demilich. Oh no, I have to cast both. Sure. Yeah, you can't play Mystic Sanctuary in this deck, I think. Despite how we've been drawing today, we're only playing 15 lands. I guess I have to block. My life total's too low. And they've got the Saga come down. I mean, I'll take the draw step. What a brutal draw. Brutal draw. Fall to 2 and 1. Very quickly. Alright, so we're playing against 4 Trinispheres, 4 Rebel Master, 4 War Boss. Kind of surprised to see no of the new Squee over like Rebel Master, War Boss, whatever. So I'm definitely going to prioritize a hand with Force of Negation, again, because of Chalice Trinisphere. Although I think on the mulligan on the play, I should keep this. Maybe find a Force. I'm going to put back Faithless Looting, and then if I find a Phoenix, I can use Gut Shot to get a Phoenix back on turn 2. Opponent's on a Mold of 5. No, there's definitely some combo decks in the format. There's not, maybe as many as you would expect, though. There's just like a lot of cheap permission, There's like Oops All Spells, Belcher, Neoform, in theory. Okay, so hoping to fade a turn 1 Chalice. Got turn 2, 2 Phoenixes. Okay, your turn. They mulled to 5. All right, I've been flooding. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe the amount of lands I've drawn today. The amount my 15 land deck. But I'll hard cast some birds. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's open deck list. They're definitely mulling for Chalice. Winning no Preordain. There's a Chalice on 1 in play and a Trinisphere, but oh, you just want to put Preordain in the yard. Maybe that's correct for Cruise. Actually, sorry, I think you're right. Yeah. Go, monkey, go. Too powerful to be legal in this format. So we can Cruise next turn. But it finds Karn, though, so we really need to find a land to Phoenix kill Karn. Grabs Tormod's Crypt. Can't cast it, though, so I can still Cruise. Although I would definitely just try to cast Phoenix if I draw land. Stupid Canal. Stupid Canal. Surprised to grab Tormod's Crypt too with Trinisphere in play. Like, you're gonna spend 3 mana here. What is the purpose of the black bar? I just can't get it to go away. Yeah, Chalice does stop flashback looting. I guess they can attack with the Trinisphere to make their spells cost less. Grabs Ensnaring Bridge. Probably not a beatable card here. Oh no, actually with the Trinisphere in play, it might be a beatable card. Because it's actually not that unrealistic that they just have everything. Oh, Exile Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, I'll concede. They'll be able to make it where I can't win the game from this point. No real reason to keep playing. Okay, I'm bringing the 4th Force of Negation, the Ancient Grudges, Nature's Claims. I'm going to cut the Gut Shots, the Mental Missteps, and maybe like 2 Lightning Bolts. Oh, probably like 2. They're bringing in Leyline, so like cutting 2 cruises seems fine. I probably want Spell Pierce too, to be honest. Maybe we'll go down to just 1 cruise. 1 bolt. Do I care? I think I want 2 bolts for their Rabble Masters and stuff. Yeah, opponent grab Bridge over Lattice. I mean, Lattice is 6 mana though. Just play 1 Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is. I run the play. Spell Pierce is better. Yeah, I think I brought in the Pierce. Yeah, I think I'll bring in. I think I'll cut a Cruise on the play, and then on the draw I'll go down to 1 Pierce. Born, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you. We have Force. We have a Nature's Claim. We need a green source to answer Leyline. I think I'm supposed to keep. It's hard to mulligan this hand post board. Okay. Just looking for a fetch land. There we go. So it's our cruise and then looting, I think. Top of our library is going to need to be pretty good. If they play a Chalice, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to Force or if I'm supposed to Ancient Grudge it and then Nature's Claim next. I think I'm going to Force so that I can Grudge and Flashback. Grudge killing the... Oh, let me look at their hand. Yeah, by Grudge killing the Chalice could be really good. Their hand is Rabblemaster, Trinisphere, Mystery card. So if they draw a red card or an untapped land, they can Rabblemaster me. But boy, that Flashback Grudge just seems so important. There's also a good chance that they draw the land, they're going to Trinisphere first, and then I would be able to Grudge the Chromox, and then be able to Grudge Flashback Trinisphere. Isn't this deck mostly legal Legacy? Gitaxian Probe's banned in Legacy. They do Trinisphere first, so we get Breeding Pool. We Nature's Claim the Leyline, untap. And then I'm going to Ancient Grudge the Chromox. So that they can't Rabblemaster me, and then I can Flashback the Grudge on the Trinisphere at the end of their next turn and hope to get something going. Yeah, Misstep's banned. Treasure Cruise is banned, Legacy. So the hand is Chromox, Rabblemaster, Mystery card. Another Nature's Claim. So maybe I should Nature's Claim this so I can Grudge another Chalice. Although Simian Spirit Guide, Rabblemaster, bummer. That's okay, we get to, go done tap with a Ponder and a Hope and a Prayer. Maybe just find a Lightning Bolt, obviously you can find like Demilich and stuff. Shuffle these. Oh boy. I think I'm shuffling these as well. Wow, into Lightning Bolt. Just always shuffle with the Ponder, I guess. Sphinx have my only Treasure Cruise already exiled, though. I mean, obviously, cut them because of Leylines. Okay, fourth land lets us hardcast stuff. Have Grudge for... Oh, I can Grudge a Chromox in response to the Imprint. They have 4 cards in their hand. The only card known is Chromox. Yeah, I agree the matchup seems tough. Cast the Grudge from the yard because that's the one that's known, I think makes sense. Let's go. Demilich is nuts here. Just so much stuff to flash back. So don't get to Grudge in response to the Imprints. They exiled Blood Moon. Blood Moon would have been pretty good here, especially because I could just flashback Lightning Bolt on this War Boss. Which is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to Ancient Grudge the Chromox. Play this so I can get an island if they moon me. Do I fetch anyways? Is my life total super relevant? I think it is. Their life total is really high. Why not keep land for looting? I think playing around Blood Moon is more important at this spot. They have 2 cards in their hand. Can I Nature's Claim myself to gain life? No, I don't have any targets for it in my deck. Let's go! We beat, with this game, we beat Leyline of the Void into turn 2 Trinisphere and Chalice, and let's go, dude. That's crazy. So yeah, I think on the draw I'm going to go down to Spell Pierce and bring in a second cruise. Maybe no, go up a bolt. We'll go up a bolt. Yeah, perfect. I just feel like my sideboard's built well. So we have a Force. We don't have a Nature's Claim. We don't have a second land. I have to mulligan this. I can keep this one. Put back the Spell Pierce. Put back the Probe. I'll put back the Probe, I think. And then if they don't turn one Chalice, I can... yeah, there it is. Yeah, we maybe would have lost if they had Blood Moon instead. They have 2 cards left in their hand, though. We do have fetch land for a green source if we find Nature's Claim, and we have, you know, a lot of cantrips. I'm going to bottom both these. Draw. 3 cards in their hand. Keeping Lightning Bolts is kind of interesting. They did play a land. Yeah, I think we keep a bolt for a Goblin here. This could be Goblin bait. Let me get my breeding pool here. I definitely need to get this for Nature's Claim. Though we're hard casting the Phoenix next turn. Don't think I'm gonna bolt the Simian Spirit Guide this turn. I think I hit her too. Call. Find their 4th land. If they have anything. So, okay, I have nothing. Okay, so I'll probably bolt the Simian Spirit. Oh, no, I'll probably just bolt them this game. Yeah, I'm winning the race by a lot. Having Force up is really nice. Channel Soak is on. So they hit me down to 10. I'll just bolt them. I think I'll bolt them end of turn so I can cast Looting on my turn. Ponder instead. How desperately I wanted this Nature's Claim before. I'm actually just shuffling at this point, just looking for another bolt. Could cast a Looting. I think I'm gonna just attack and hold up the Force, not play the land. Could find another Phoenix next turn too. Down to 6. 2 cards in hand. Has a spell. Please be forcible. How's Leyline format been? Dudes, a lot of people aren't playing it, which is crazy. Our last 2 opponents have. I thought it would just be a 4 of them in every sideboard. Oh yeah, their card is definitely Shatter Skull Smashing. Yeah. No, Smashing can't target face though. So I can find a Phoenix or a Lightning Bolt for the win here. So now just Lightning Bolts. Although Demilich is castable. Still could find Bolts. I'm not dead to a Lightning Bolt, so I'm gonna attack. More 2 months, thank you. Demilich being castable through Leyline is a pretty big deal. Tense game. Simian's Desperate Ritual Blood Moon. Let's go! Oh man. Man, beating back-to-back Leyline Chalice hands feels great. Beating turn 1 Leyline Chalice twice in a row? Or I think they had Leyline Trinisphere game too. Yeah, fun tournament for sure. We are... So yeah, we're up against Oopsal Spells. Seems like a very scary matchup. This is part of the reason why we're playing Force of Negation, is to be up against spell-based combo, but the problem is, of course, that instead of playing a ton of spells, they're playing Balustrade Spine, Undercity, and Informer as their win conditions. We do have Leyline of the Void in the sideboard, but they have Force of Vigor in the sideboard. We'll see. They do have Rite of Flame as a Mental Misstep target. This hand's kind of slow. Can Mental Misstep exactly... Wait, is that This is Pinta. Oh, Pinta Prism. Let's see, get Prophetic Prism. I can also Mental Misstep Gitaxian Probe. I think I'm supposed to keep this hand, but I don't know if this is a good matchup. I don't think I saw Belcher. Yeah, no Belchers. They have one Balagad Recovery in the sideboard, presumably for more green cards post-board of the Force. They are on a mull to 6 here. Oh, and their win condition is Dread Return. Oh, their win condition is Dread Return on Simeon's on Thassa's Oracle. It's not the usual loop. So Force of Negation, sorry, is actually pretty good against them. Because you can just force the Dread Return. Although maybe they can double Dread Return. They have 2 Narcomoebas, or 4 Narcomoebas. Yeah, it seems tough for them to double Dread Return. So if I can find a Force of Negation off a cantrip, I'll be likely to keep it. I saw 1 Pact of Negation. Yeah, 1 Pact of Negation main, 3 Pact of Negation side. I don't know how correct that is. Yeah, no Cabal Therapy in Modern, not in the pool. Fiend, 11 months, thank you. Alright, I think I'm... Because they don't have very many targets, I am just mental misstepping anything. Now they're on a multi-5. Do they have bridge? I didn't see bridge. Let me double check. Obviously it's a hard deck to just like take in. They have 1 bridge from below. Oh, 1 bridge from below does let them double Dread Return. Okay. So 1 Force of Negation isn't enough. Simeon Spirit Guide, exiled into turn 1 Pintad Prism. Scary. May just be dead on turn 2. I think I just kind of have to keep both of these. Hope I am not dead. If they have Undercity Informer, they don't have an untapped mana source, they can't kill me. If they have Battlesuit Spy, don't have untapped mana, they can't kill me. They have 3 cards, so they have to have payoff and untapped mana. They don't have that. And maybe we can kill them in 2 turns and just let them brick 1 more time. Maybe we can find a Force of Negation. Maybe you can find, yeah, another Phoenix would let me kill next turn, I think. If we get a bottom both these. Looting. How about 2 more Phoenixes? Yeah, I have them dead with the Bolt next turn, so... This is my turn 2, this is their turn 2. They won the die roll, which is pretty big. And they find the Chrome Mox, and we probably lose. They exile a Narcomoeba, so I think if they have... another Narcomoeba in their hand, but they don't. Yeah, so they mill over 3 Narcomoebas, and then they Dread Return their Thassa's Oracle, and we lose. Winning die roll, pretty important in this format, huh? So, oh, I can also bring in the Ancient Grudges, though. Okay, do they have Leylines? I don't think they have Leylines. They have Leyline of Sanctity, which is not important for me to deal with. But maybe I think these Gut Shots and Lightning Bolts are pretty bad. Mental Misstep seems like medium. I might play like 1 or 2. But Ancient Grudge Nature's Claim seems D's. Oh, Spell Pierce is fine. Maybe not as good as Force, though. Yeah, probably actually not that good. So maybe do something like down 2 Cruise. Doesn't really say like a Cruise. And play like 2 Nature's Claim, 4 Grudge. Kind of like the look of this. Pierce Dread Return. Yeah, the thing is they have double Dread Return is the problem, but Force can help fight over their mana. Double Force is like likely a win. Sometimes they'll draw like, you know, a Dread Return too, maybe. I'm just like also not that likely to keep a hand without a Leyline. Since they have oh, a Spell Pierce is, oh sorry, I should be playing a Spell Pierce. Because they're going to try to Force of Vigor my Leyline, and so having Pierce for the Force seems really important. Do Narcomoebas come into play 1 by 1? Got check a break if they only have 3. Yeah, but that only works if they only have 3, which is... And also if they mill over their bridge, then it doesn't stop it. They build their library by playing no actual lands. They play MDFCs, and they had Balustrade Spy to mill their library. We're just gonna have a mulligan for Leyline. There's like probably some range of hands that we can have that we'll keep without a Leyline, but I think for the most part we want a Leyline. Yeah, that's true. Spell Pierce plus Leyline doesn't work if they pierce in my upkeep, or if they force in my upkeep. But, you know, they have to have 4 green cards. They don't have that many green cards. Okay, easy keep. Their sideboard is 4 Force of Vigor, 4 Leyline of Sanctity, 3 Pact of Negation, 3 Veil of Summer, 1 Balagad Recovery. I think I Preordain first because I have... Ooh, okay, I'll keep the Phoenix, put back the Cruise, trying to find a land. Tapped Awakening. Okay, we'll Ponder. For most, looks at a second land here. And we'll miss, so we shuffle. Thank you, Ponder. Pro, one more look. Also, getting to see their hand is really big. Don't find our second land. We do see that their hand is Wild Cantor. Oh, I forgot about that Cantor. Simian Spirit Guide, Balustrade Spy, Understudy Informer, Veil of Summer Cantor, Rite of Flame. So they're gonna they went Simian Spirit Guide, Rite of Flame, 2 copies of Wild Cantor for the 1/1 beatdown plan. Preordain is 1 extra look at a land compared to Faithless Looting, so I think I should be casting this. Kind of unfortunate to brick on 4, 5, 6. That's 12 looks at a land. Right? 4 off Ponder, 3 off each Preordain, 1 off a Probe, and 1 off the draw step. Opponent doesn't attack kindly. Yeah, I can't want to be cruising here. Hopefully you find just another Probe and can get both Phoenixes back this turn. Okay, this is fine though. Okay, yeah, we'll be set up for an awesome turn next turn. 3 Phoenixes, potentially. And they just need to be fine. I mean, this is a race to kill them before they find Force of Vigor. They didn't have it last turn. They would have forced already, of course. I did keep a Phoenix off one of them. That's true. That's true. So like 11 looks. Mom's Spagooter. Weird username. Thank you for the 9 months. Can I shrink the cast window to get around the black bar? I've tried to. Yeah, I'll work on it. Or I'll try to remember to work on it. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got like Channel Fireball stuff tonight on, and I have to prep for tomorrow's stream. And the black bar is kind of funny, but I'm just gonna. I think it's like the easiest thing for me to do is just remake the scene, and I've been, I guess, too lazy to do that so far. So let's make blue-red into Cruise, 4 Brews. We're gonna excel 1 Looting. Ooh, quad Phoenixes. How many spells have I cast? I've cast 3, so we just go discard Phoenix, discard Leyline, quad Phoenixes, and then we can only cast 1 Demilich, but that's fine. We only want to cast 1 anyway, so we have a blue card for Force. Caw. Yeah, opponent's playing Oops All spells. If they don't have Force here, we should be good. Force pitching Veil, which is bad, obviously. Their hand is currently Rite of Flame. Oh no, they use the Rite of Flame. I can force this Rite of Flame. Their hand is 2 payoffs, 2 mystery cards. We win, awesome. What a game, weird game. Weird game. I think on the draw I want like 1 less Grudge, 1 more Misstep. Maybe 1 less Cruise. Get the 4th Grudge back in there. Maybe one Nature's Claim because it's like 1 mana answer. Pin-type Prism. Is Misstep not good? It's better. I think it's a little bit better than I thought it was. Oh, also, yeah, then bringing in Veil of Summer. Actually, I think I want the 3rd Misstep. Let's do this. Format has been very fun so far. Very fun. Yeah, hopefully we have another 7-card Leyline hand. Yeah, I think that game and the match before, I felt very much like Legacy decks. Yeah, there is going to be a cut the top 8. No, so forcing Dread Return shouldn't kill them because they also have a bridge from below and they have 2 Dread Returns. So they go Dread Return, mill over the Narcomoebas, sack 3 of them to flashback 1 Dread Return, but then they get 3 zombies to flashback the 2nd. So their deck is built to not lose to 1 Force of Negation, but 2 Force of Negation should be pretty good against them. This hand is exactly 2 copies of Force of Negation. But it's mulled to 6. Can I mulligan 2 Force of Negations? It just seems like the win. Yeah. Keep. And I have a Pierce too if I draw another blue card. One night with no cantrips. Yeah, I know. It's just like it's so hard for them to play around this. I'm on the draw also. Yeah, if I draw a blue card, I can like have Spell Pierce up for Veil potentially.
Hello.
Hello.
I've made another HelloFresh meal.
That's awesome. Shout out to HelloFresh. Shout out to S2. Looks good. I'll show it off in a second. This is a very tense spot you've walked into.
This is the card. Okay.
If they just go land, spy. Yeah, we're not trying. We're forcing the Dread Returns to win the game. They don't win the same way that the regular version wins. Yeah, I'll let this go. I want them to go for it next turn. I don't want them to wait forever. Although, maybe it's correct to grudge here. Yeah, I think I like grudging. Because I didn't draw a blue card to have the 3rd piece of permission up anyways. No, this isn't an MTGO queue. This is a special tournament that fellow streamer Canister is hosting. So I think I make blue here. So I drew another force so I can go cast the Lich, get some pressure.
Show it off.
This is the meal. It's very good. It's very good. Why don't you say what it is, sweetheart?
It's pork chops and apple rosemary pan sauce with mashed potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts.
Thank you, HelloFresh. The HelloFresh meals have been really, really good. This is our 3rd or 4th one?
3rd one. I have 5. Still have 2. I think we bought too many.
Yeah, Esther, unfortunately, not included on the HelloFresh meals. I think I'm going to leave up the green so I could like flashback grudge on a Chrome Mox here. Celestial Raven, thank you for the 25 months. Appreciate you. They have like two. They have like 2 Pact of Negations in their deck. They also have Veil of Summers. It's a weird game for sure. Another blue card is very big here, or land, I guess, at this point. Okay. Again, flashback this other Manamorphose pretty easily, pretty freely. Then discard 2 Phoenixes end of turn. So next turn, I can't actually. Yeah, I can go. Okay, there's no target for grudge. Yeah, I'll need to draw like any cantrip to counter my own stuff to try to win next turn. Although my opponent, like, you know, seeing that I have 2 Phoenixes in the yard, my opponent is very likely to try to go for the win here.
Okay, which one is this cord hooked up to? Behind you.
It's not hooked up to anything. Just that's my laptop charger.
Oh, okay, good. Because.
Okay, I'm gonna let the Chromox resolve here. So we're gonna have Force, Spell Pierce up to beat 1 Pact or 1 Veil of Summer. Well, the Flashback Grudge on the Chromox in response is fine. Yeah, I know it could Grudge, but then I'm down 1 piece of permission. Although I guess I would have the Mental Misstep potentially. Potentially have the Misstep, I guess. But Spell Pierce is my only thing against Leyline. Or sorry, not Leyline. Oh, they also don't have any black mana right now. No, I definitely can lose with this hand if they have 2 Pact of Negations, if they have like a lot of mana plus 2 Veil of Summers. They have 6 cards in their hand. Oh yeah, sorry, Grudge does give us lethal next turn though. That's true. Yeah, Misstep subs fail, but if they have 2 Veil of Summers, I lose because they get to This is definitely bait, right? I think I'm supposed to Spell Pierce this. No, I think we're Spell Pierce. They can't pay 2. They can't pay 2. There's no way. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe I guess Misstep is maybe more free, huh? I don't think it matters. Well, I guess I don't have lethal next turn anymore. Okay, now I do. Isn't it bait? Yeah, it is bait because they would have held up a reactive Veil of Summer instead. Well, we win. We win another matchup. This is like this is like 4 matchups in a row that I'm initially like, I don't know about this one. We win. 4-1, maybe locked for top 8, maybe not. Okay, so we're playing against Mono Red. Oh no, this is Belcher. This is Belcher. With 4 Empty the Warrens instead of
Announcement received.
instead of the card I can remember the name of, I think. Okay, so Force of Negation seems important. They do have Rite of Flame and Probe as my Gitaxian Probe targets. So, I mean, as far as right now goes, I think it's just a one-time thing. Oh, we finally won a die roll. But maybe one day it'll become a bit more than that. Easy keep. Against the Belcher deck. They're also playing Blood Moon, so I have a mountain, which is nice. Oh, man. I really do. I like need this Faithless Looting. I think is it. The fact this is an island, not a red source, is so frustrating. Yeah, I need the looting really badly. I know that I'm like, I don't have a second land, but I needed to get the Phoenix in the yard. Don't think I'm supposed to cast the Probe just yet. I might Mental Misstep the Probe, though, because they don't have very many Mental Misstep targets. Also, them knowing about my Force of Negation is not great. If I Probe and I don't draw a blue card or a land, it's gonna be kind of frustrating, but I just have to, right? Uh-oh. Rite of Flame, Simeon Spirit Guide. Fuck. I don't know. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Their hand doesn't kill me with the Belcher here. I just don't have a blue card for Force. Didn't draw the blue card. I mean, I have so many blue cards too. I think I have to use the Probe. Maybe I wasn't supposed to keep the looting. Felt okay. Dev should have bottom. Well, you always keep the Probe there. You don't bottom the Probe ever. But yeah, I think bottoming the looting was, or keeping the looting was greedy. They got scared. They got scared. Okay, can we beat 8 goblins? We can, maybe, if I draw land right now. Okay, I'll take another draw step, but... Do I gutshot a goblin token? Yeah, if I draw Spirebluff Canal... Copium... I don't have a basic mountain. I don't know that it's possible to win from here. I would need to just like find a million more phoenixes. So I'll go red, try to find looting. Okay. Tough game 1. Okay, take a look at their sideboard. Defense grid, 4 Pact of Negations. Oh, I didn't realize how soft they were. I thought these were. I didn't realize these were just in the sideboard. No graveyard hate is nice. No graveyard hate's really nice. So we get to bring in the 4th Force, 2 Spell Pierces, and 4. I almost played Flusterstorm over Spell Pierce, but I wanted to be able to counter Belcher. They're gonna bring in the packs. I don't know. They might bring in Defense Grid. They might not. I'll bring in a couple of grudges, I think, so that I can deal with like just a resolved Belcher. And Grudge is also kind of good against like flashbacked or Pact of Negation. 3 is kind of a lot, but if they bring in the Defense Grid, I'll definitely want the full 3. And them seeing Force, there's like a good chance they'll bring it in. I kind of want the first Lightning Bolt though. I don't know if there's room. I could probably cut the 4th Cruise, actually. Yeah, it's probably fine. Claim for Belcher if they can't carry the same turn. Yeah, I think Grudge is better because it hits. They have multiple artifacts, and if they have like, if they go like Belcher with Pact up, they'll like they can Pact the claim, but we can go Grudge flashback. I mean, this hand should be a keep. We have potentially a turn 1 Phoenix. We find another Gitaxian Probe, or if we Mental Misstep, their Mental Misstep, but they're not playing Mental Misstep, so never mind. No, they're playing Rite of Flame and Gitaxian Probe. I feel like Mental Misstep is good enough to play the full playset of. I guess we could also misstep our own Probe, but that seems loose. Opponent's on a mold to 6. 2 months, Freddy. Thank you. Their hand is Into the Warrens, Spirit Guide, 2 MDFC, Seething Song, Valakut Awakening. Pretty weak hand, to be honest. Okay, I'll discard Grudge, Phoenix, and pass. They did mulligan. Thank you, Freddy. Shocking into smashing, or bolting into smashing. Man, Mental Misstep is so good. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go for the Manamorphose this turn. Let me get the Breeding Pool so I can flashback Grudge. So much life paid. I'm gonna make blue. Immediately punished. Manamorphose sucks. Are they really? Their hand is Seething Song, Simian Spirit Guide, empty Valakut Awakening. They can't play a Belcher here. They're just gonna empty on 2. 4 goblins. So that could be good enough, maybe. It's bold. They still have Valakut Awakening mystery card. And I'm kind of flooding. I think I need to just be able to hardcast a stupid Demilich next turn, as much as I hate it. Tapped Awakening. Okay, pretty free Preordain. Bottom. Pretty free Treasure Cruise. Their hand is Belcher, Chromox, that's fine. Demilich. Bring back a Phoenix, attack them for 12. I think I just bolt them also. Bolt them down to 11, attack them down to 8. Yeah, I'm just not going to lose the goblins. Treasure Cruise card is pretty good, huh? If they play Belcher, I have Ancient Grudge. They went down to 6 so fast when they're just dead. Okay. Okay. I don't like how we didn't see any sideboard cards that game. I do feel like maybe able to draw. I'll play 1 Nature's Claim over 1 Grudge so that I can answer like a turn 1 defense grid with, and then have Force Up the next turn. Can see that being somewhat relevant. So it has no Force, no Spell Pierce. It does have Ponder, Gitaxian Probe to very likely find 1. We have, you know, also have Demilich. I think I might put a keep 7. I'll mulligan. If they go to 6, I'll keep. They go to 6. It's very close. Well, I think it's close. I guess he has a really good 6 without one of the cruises. I think I'm gonna mull. Okay, keep this one. Hand's way better. I'm gonna write up Attorney. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Channel Fireball article. I don't know if I want to do one like just for like a tournament report and then like a separate article for like the format as a whole. That could be fun. Okay, so I'm going to top. I'm going to shuffle away the Phoenix next turn, then cast Manamorphose, try to get both Demiliches down. Brainstorm is not legal in Modern, it's not in the card pool. DRC is, I don't think good enough. Or it doesn't, I don't think there's room. Opponent's tanking. Yeah, I don't know that I would be super interested in playing this format all the time, but every once in a while it seems great. Freaking Mental Misstep, dude. That card is so sick. Get him Bream Pool so I can cast my sideboard cards, obviously. I think we'll make blue again. Amazing pickup. So their hand is Seething Song, Goblin Charbelcher, Chromox. Great hand to see. I'm going to bottom so I can try to draw a 1-mana cantrip and cast both Liches, which I failed to do. I can still cast 1 Lich. Chromox, exiling Valakut Awakening into Seething Song, into Belcher, which I'll just counter, and then I think I'll pitch the other Lich. Sad Pact of Negation hiding under the Chromox. Can't say no to a Force of Negation here. And still empty though. Maybe we can try to find a Faithless Looting and win the game quickly. I think I'm fine just main phasing a Grudge with them having no cards in hand. I still have the Force up, but not that there's really anything for me to force here. Faithless Looting. Ask and ye shall receive. Although, I guess I'm still 1... I don't have a red source, so I can't actually win the game right here. Should be fine. I'll just go Flashback Grudge, Flashback Probe, kill him next turn probably. Oh, the Grudge. The Grudge just flashes back. Duh. Not intentional. It's been a long stream, chat. Bear with me. But we are 5-1. We are locked for top 8. Not going to be the end of the stream yet. That game 1 preordained decision was probably not correct, but got there. Very exciting. And we did it with our pet deck, huh? And I did it with a pet deck that I wasn't like really thinking this was going to be the best choice for the tournament, but I thought it would certainly be like the most fun. Up against Spicy Leche. So their list is playing 4 Hexmage, 3 Confidant, 4 Expedition Map, Once Upon a Time, Chromox, Dismember Inquisition. So I'm pretty soft to a Dark Depths token. I'm pretty soft to a Dark Depths token. My plan is to race my opponent and or chump block Dark Depths with Phoenix.
Announcement received.
And Reed, thank you for the... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have all caps here. Thank you for the raid, Reed. I'm currently in the top 8 of Canister's No Banlist Modern Tournament with a Demilich Arclight Phoenix deck. And we're up against a Dark Depths opponent, and we've lost the die roll, despite... I think I probably would have been first seed, right? Not that it really matters, but... Right, it does matter, but it is what it is. If this was a paper tournament, we'd be on the play here. So my opponent says, do we just rejoin? Oh, my opponent has just chosen to put me on the play. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I guess I do get to be on the play, which is huge. And I like this hand we're going to keep. Prediction's already live. Been live for a little bit. I imagine that Canister said that this is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I'll keep the second Phoenix. We have 3 looks at a cantrip to bring back 2 Phoenixes next turn, and oh well. Yeah, I'm not going to force the Chromox, actually. But if that cantrip is a Gitaxian Probe, maybe we get the Demilich. Okay, definitely going to force into the north on turn 1, though. That's a very scary start. They could have had turn 2, make a Dark Depths. Manamorphose. Blue-red. Okay, there's our Preordain. We already have 2 Phoenixes to loot away, so I don't need to Preordain looking for another Phoenix. Usually I would, though. Then I'll bottom, gut shot, keep Preordain on top, and attack for 6. Pretty cool to do this on turn 2 with a after having Force of Negation already. Okay, so we attack our opponent down to 8. And then another... Wow, and they had Lantern. Their draw is really good. But then the Lightning Bolt plus the other Phoenix attack should be good enough, right? Okay, let's keep the probe. Not a big difference between 17 and 15 here. Their hand is Thoughtseize, Cincy's Divining Top. Both cards get Mental Misstep. I've cast 2 spells already, so I can also just go Lightning Bolt them. So this doesn't get Thoughtseized into Demilich, attack for 6. Put them down to... Oh yeah, so I guess I didn't have enough with just this bolt. But now I should have enough, unless they draw something. I can Mental Misstep the top, though, and they don't even have black mana for Thoughtseize. Let's go! Alright, fast game 1. Fast game 1. I imagine games 2 and 3 get a bit more complicated, as my opponent does have the full 4 copies of Leyline and the Void in the sideboard, but for those Leyline matchups, we have 4 Nature's Claim, which actually have some extra targets because they're playing Urza Saga. They might bring in Fatal Push against me. Maybe not, though. Probably not. Let's see. Let's see. You know, they're playing a Hexmage Dark Confidant. This is maybe not a bad gut shot matchup. They're playing Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Thoughtseize. Lots of 1 mana 2 targets for Urza Saga, so the Mental Missteps are not too bad either. I think I'm going to cut the bolts, maybe 3 bolts at least. The 4th Force for into the north? I don't know. I think the 4th Force, like, into the north kind of like is the only good target for it, right? Oh, so I want to cut a cruise too. Yeah, cut cruise when they bring in Leyline. Maybe 2 cruises. I could play 2 bolts. 4. I don't think you really ever want to force Chrome Mox. Maybe I'm wrong though. I think I like this. This looks good to me. Yeah, I think 3 force is an okay number because like Into the North is like so good. That's not funny to say, right? But just put Dark Depths into play is crazy. Okay, can't mulligan on Nature's Claim 7-card hand. Especially when my opponent is just so likely to mulligan to Leyline. But I keep 7. Does have a Leyline. But I've got the claim. Ooh. Second claim off the top would be nice. Exiles their second Leyline. How greedy is it to Nature's Claim this Urza Saga here? It might not be that bad, because I can even just cast these Demiliches with the Leyline in play. I have 3 more Nature's Claims. I have a lot of cantrips over the Leyline. Probably too greedy. I think I did. I don't want to get outside assistance, but I actually genuinely like this line. And it's largely because I just have 2 Demiliches in my hand that I can hopefully set up for maybe turn 3 double Demilich when my opponent's like stumbling. They have 3 cards in their hand. I think it's a good line. I'm not sure that it's correct for sure. I also, again, I have 3 more Nature's Claims in the deck and like lots of cantrips to find them. Oh, wow. This is a huge draw. Let me fit in a little bit. If I could just draw a 1-mana cantrip, I get to double Demilich here, and my opponent just missed their land drop. So let me probe first. Their hand is Push, Dismember, Scrying, Hexmage. Interesting. Blue, blue. So I can only play one of these liches because I made blue, blue. But I can probably play I can play the next one next turn. They fire off the Dismember. So the hand is Push, Scrying, Mystery card. Don't think we should force that. Okay, Mental Misstep for the push is really big game here. Go, Demilich, go. So now I can crack the map. So they play Sylvan Scrying, which I should force, I think. Their hand is Hexmage. Dude, 15 lands, by the way. Their hand is Hexmage, Push, Mystery card. So they get the Urborg, which has them cast the Hexmage. They're going to push here, but I have the Mental Misstep. I don't feel like my life can possibly be that relevant, but I also just have so much mana. Oh, they have another. Their hand is Dark Depths. Oh no, they have the combo. Fuck. I guess I'm gonna lose. Tough stuff. So if I draw Arclight Phoenix into Phoenix, I can win. It's not very likely. My opponent's seen the deck list. I will say the decision to I think the decision to kill the Saga ended up working out really well, and I'm generally pretty happy with that choice. Yeah, my one of Brazen Borrower that gets sub into the hand whenever I need it. Is there any word where I want like 1 Ancient Grudge? Maybe a lot of artifacts. Chromox, Needle, everybody cited out, Lantern, this is in. Could I find room for 1 Odawara? Not really, because both islands are just fetchable targets. I do think I like more bolts on the play for sure, just trying to race, and then like the gut shot, like killing Dark Confidence. They may even cited out their Dark Confidence, to be honest. Let's trade this. Although there's definitely tension with that plan, and then the Nature's Claims, I guess. But like flashing back bolt with Demilich can definitely race. This hand doesn't have a Nature's Claim. Doesn't even have like a very good plan in general. I think we mulligan. Okay, let's keep this. Not amazing though. Not even very good, but I don't think we can go to 5. I think I'll put back a Scalding Tarn. My opponent does have a Leyline. They have a 7-card Leyline hand. That's super bad for me. I'm just going to play this tapped and pass. We can chill for this turn. No, we have Ponder in the deck. Second Looting. I think we cast it now. Discard. I think we just discard Cruise Looting. Turn 2, Demilich Bolt in the graveyard is good enough. That, I only get to do that if I draw a land, and I'm not like guaranteed to. Okay, so this lets us Lich, which is obviously less good with Leyline in play. But if I could draw Nature's Claim. Maybe it's gonna be a little slow still. Another land. I think we played this game pretty well. You're gonna lose to Leyline as the Phoenix tech sometimes. They're gonna chump block. At least I feel like I won the conversation with the chatter who was adamant that Dark Depths would be bad in regular Modern. I could definitely see going down to just 14 lands, to be honest. We flooded in a ton of our games. I don't know. I will say this morning when I fired up the stream, immediately there were tons of comments. 15 lands, 15 lands, 15 lands. And I was like, I kind of wanted to play 14. Ooh, Shadow Spear on the Dark Depths. Yeah, maybe I just need to have an answer for this. I don't. There's nothing to find. Nothing to find. Alright, I'll just concede. Cool deck, opponent. GG, good luck. Fun tournament. Good to make top 8. Sad to not become the next Canister VIP, unfortunately. Very, very fun format. I would be very down to play again sometime. I think it would be very, very cool if Wizards implemented a no banlist Modern league. That would be really great. If you like this tournament, consider throwing Canistership support, some subs, some money for running this tournament. He definitely did a really good job with it. Very cool. And I will raid over there so you guys can watch the rest of it. I will see you later. I don't think I got any prizes. Fun time. And then I'm gonna try to get this up on YouTube or ask my editor to put it up on YouTube. Bye.